is everywhere around us.
For sure.
Sometimes we don't even think about it, but it's in the medical field,
Yes.
it's in the engineering field. Even here at the radio studio, there's so much science when it comes to ICT, for example,
Yes.
broadcasting.
For sure.
So there's also a lot of things to be found closer than you think.
I know, and you know what's interesting about science, like you say, you know, a lot of aspects in our lives, we're touched by it, but we don't stand still to think
Correct.
about, hey, this is scientific.
Yeah, exactly. And then also for our students, we hope that we can help them make up a decision as to what their further education would be like.
Yes.
And we are very much promoters of a education in the science field. Whereby we're looking at the science, technology,
Right.
engineering, but also the arts and mathematics. So STEAM, the acronym is STEAM.
Okay.
And that's basically all the areas that the Science Fair Foundation represents.
Now, of course, the science fair has been around for quite some time, no?
Yeah, so we have been in existence since 1994.
Wow.
And this is actually going to be our 21st annual science fair. It's going to be
21st already? My goodness.
It's going to be the second annual science week,
Okay.
but the 21st science fair.
That's a long time. You know, time passes by so quick. You see these little blurbs of, you know, these science projects, and the children are so excited and they make these great science projects. But to know that you've been around for 21 years, it's very impressive.
And what we see now at the fairs is that parents who have been participating in the science fair are now guiding their kids
Nice.
to also be. So that was one of my highlights last year to hear.
Nice.
Oh, but I was in the science fair when I was in high school. So
Yeah.
that's
That's
really nice.
definitely
Yeah.
interesting. Now, of course, because you're doing the science fair for so long, I just want to know: have you been in touch with international or regional partners where you say you will do an exchange or workshops or trainings or anything of that sort?
Yeah, so we are actually growing. We're
Okay.
growing. We're starting to collaborate with regional. So last year we had Anguilla that came over
Nice.
for the robotics demonstration. They're going to be here again this year. We also have the French side that's going to be present in the form of St.Maarten. That's a foundation that's going to come over as well. And then we've also had persons like Stacia.
Yeah.
Stacia that contacted us and said that they will come out and be a part of us. And so we're now looking at how do we further grow. For sure, the area of robotics is growing faster.
Definitely.
So from this March 16th to the 20th, we have a group of students that will go to St. Kitts to participate in the Super Regional Robotics Challenge.
Amazing.
Which is amazing. And then we're growing also with the science fair, looking at how we can partner to explore beyond the local science fair. Where do we go beyond that?
Right. Because I think, you know, when we interact with different regions and
Yes.
countries and we learn, it uplifts us. It gives us a better understanding of, wow, you know, we're here, they're there. How do we get to the next level? How do we uplift our students or our community, as it were, to the new technologies and sciences that are out there? Because, you know, every minute the world is changing.
It is very
You know?
rapidly as well.
So how can people participate, Parveen, and be
Yes.
part of this science fair?
So we are doing a call to all the listeners out there to come and support the students who are participating. Public viewing is on Thursday,
Okay.
March 12th, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. And the second option is on Friday, March 13th, from 12 noon to 2 p.m.
And where will the viewing and public viewing be held?
That will be in the Alice Convention Center.
Okay, right next door to us here.
Yes, exactly.
So all the students will have their display there, and then people can come and look at the different projects that they have come up with.
And also ask questions, interact with the students. They put a lot of time and effort in this, so it is really the highlight of the week.
And how many students or schools have participated in this new science fair?
Yeah, Dr. Carter, I think you have all the answers.
Yeah, so this year we have 5 schools that are participating. LU, Mackay, Academy, VBC, and CIA.
Okay.
For a total of 26 projects, 47 students.
Wow.
And yeah.
That's big.
Yes. And of course, we have our neighboring partners that's also going to be present for the demonstrations.
Well, I think it's definitely good because sometimes, you know, our young and vibrant minds come up with the coolest ideas.
Indeed.
And you don't even start to think like, what? You know, so it's very innovative that a platform like this is here on St. Maarten for 21 years and doing great things in the community and beyond. So congratulations to you all for doing this. Now, of course, the science fair is something good, and the foundation is also, you know, a founding foundation for these students. Do you offer, like, say, for instance, scholarships or anything like that for the students that do win at the science fair?
Yeah, so like I said, we're growing.
Okay.
So prior to the science fair, we have what is called the AUC St.Maarten Science Fair Foundation mentorship program.
Okay.
That is done in collaboration with AUC.
The medical school.
Yes.
Yes.
And every student that is participating in the science fair have an opportunity to pair up with one of the AUC students and get insights, knowledge, further knowledge on the scientific method. But it also comes with vouchers.
Nice.
Financial vouchers to be able to fund their materials to create their projects. And then the prizes for the science fair are all geared towards helping them to continue on that scheme.
On honing in their craft.
Correct.
Okay.
So we have given digital microscope with super cool effects. We've given 3D printers.
Nice.
We've also given drones. We've given, it depends on the categories.
Of course.
There's four categories: natural science, computer and robotics, earth and environmental, and social behavioral science. And each of them, we try to tailor the price to that category that they sign up in, so that they can continue,
of course,
on and improving in that way.
I think it's just amazing the way how you say you just don't give a prize to just give a prize, but you look at the different categories and pair it up and helping the students to level up, as it were, or pairing up with a student from AUC for mentorship. And I think that's amazing. So again, congratulations to you all. And the days that people can come, maybe you can repeat that, Parveen?
Yes, of course. So we look forward to see everyone on Thursday, March 12th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. and on Friday, March 13th from 12 noon to 2 p.m.
Okay, great.
And then we also have the opening ceremony, which they're also invited to join in.
Okay.
And that will be March 9th from 6 p.m. to 8.
And is the space really big? Can a lot of people come, or do they need to register or anything like that?
Yeah, so for the opening ceremony, we're inviting persons to register for that. And they can register at tinyurl.com/WS2026 opening. They can also visit our Facebook page. All of the information are there. Or they can call us at 588-9650. So that's 588-9650.
Okay, great. So folks, don't forget to put it on your calendar. It's happening next week, Science Week 2026. The opening ceremony, the theme of this year is the Innovate for Wellbeing. And of course, you know, ideas to solutions. Many, many wonderful people will be on the panel discussion. That's happening on Monday, March 9th. It starts at 6 to 8 p.m. A wonderful, vibrant panel discussion. For more information, they can check out your Facebook page. Is the Science Fair Foundation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the public viewing is on March 13th and
March 12th.
12th and 13th.
Yes.
Okay,
Thursday
great.
and Friday.
And will there be a closing ceremony for the event?
Yeah, so after the students go to St. Kitts from the 16th to the 20th and they return, we will have a award ceremony on the 21st.
Okay.
Really highlighting the achievements of everyone, those who participated in the science fair, as well as those who participated in the regional robotics challenge. We just also, you know, all of this is volunteer based. We all do this volunteer based and sponsorship based.
Of course.
So we do have to recognize our sponsors as well.
For sure.
So if we may take some time to recognize and
takes a village. It takes a village.
Very, very much
so. We have elite sponsors, Bureau Telecommunication and Post, Nagico and the Setai. Then we have gold sponsors, which is Tropical Shipping, the Whip Bank, SZV, Driven Media, UNESCO, GEBE, and AUC, the Medical University. And then we have silver sponsors, APS, DINAV, the Park Foundation, the Convention Center at Simpson Bay Resort and Marina, Grant Thornton, HBN Law and Tax, the Hills Event Hall, ICE, Port St. Maarten, the St. Maarten Medical Center, and Smart Electronics. And then we also have bronze sponsors, which are IGI Marina, Caribbean Palms, Class Electronics, and Compass Insurances. And finally, we would like to acknowledge Alice as a contributor.
All right. Well, there you have it. It definitely takes a whole village to put on, a science fair of this magnitude. Yeah. Again, congratulations to the Science Fair Foundation of St. Maarten. And again, people, if you want to learn more and be in tune with what's going on scientifically on St. Maarten, then make sure to be part of this wonderful Science Week starting next week. And make sure to check out the St. Maarten Science Fair Foundation Facebook page for more information. Any last words, Dr. Carter, that you would love to share with the listening audience?
Yeah, I just want to thank St. Maarten. We've been going on for 21 years. And like I said, it's pure volunteer based and sponsorship driven. Mm-hmm. And like you said, it takes a village. And we've seen that village coming together every year. And it's growing. It's extended to the point where we have regional partners asking to come over. So I just want to thank the community and look forward to seeing them this year again.
Parveen?
I totally agree with what Dr. Carter says. It is really because people are working together, because we as a community are taking care of our children and taking care of the education that we all need. So yes, the children are learning, but we as the organizing committee are also learning, and it's all about continuous education.
Well, there you have it, people. That's right. Be aware and know about science, because science impacts us in every form and fashion. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.